when you're building your loop and you kind of get some drums down and a bass down and you're not really sure where to go, I always like to kind of break it down in sort of frequency bands across the board. So I like to kind of cover a fairly wide spectrum of that. So for example, if we think about our low end, we've obviously got kick and bass, sub, and then we might have some mid layers. So in this track, I've kind of got a couple of a sub bass and then a couple of mid range. And then the next section is obviously kind of our drums, which is kind of like lower mids and some of the high mids, and even with the hi hats into the high ends. But then when you get into the synth areas, you can balance yourself out and actually create a lot more room in the mix where you kind of have some lower synth lines and then some higher synth lines. I've got this one here, which is the main lead throughout the track. And then I have a kind of slight call and response between this higher pitched melody. It's just a good thing to think about when you next get stuck.